coming to you from the next location. We are in Akumal, John and I here, and we've entered into a new business. Yes. You know, after my friend Brent started his gardening project in Acapulco, I thought maybe we should start something very similar. So we're now seaweed farmers, as you can tell.
It's going really great.
It's going great. Yeah, we're growing lots of seaweed here, and as soon as we find a buyer, I think we'll be rich. We're swingers.
There's so many swings in the Quintana Roo.
Jonna's taking me to a tourist trap. Tell me about it, Jonna.
We are going to the pyramid in Tulum. I expected like we would drive up to a really nice entryway and the visitor center, but no. It's a 10-minute walk and you gotta pay almost $20 to park your car.
Yeah.
10 minutes away. So I guess that's a mile walk, which is fun. But it's a little hot. It's a thing. We could have come earlier.
Super tourist trap. Everything from the pizza, the shitty pizza on a tortilla, to
Parking. Taxis.
Parking 500. As much as I whine and complain about all of the scams, the $20 parking, and everything else where people are really just kind of out to get you along the Riviera Maya, I really have to say that the pyramid site in Tulum is really quite nice. It's a very beautiful site, and the absence of all of the trinket sales inside of the site was very refreshing. We did go to Chichen Itza as well, and you know, some of the sites were just hard to see because there were so many trinket salesmen that they were all in your pictures. So, yeah, the Tulum archaeological site is exceptional. It isn't the level of construction that you might see at Chichen Itza, but it's very beautiful and it is a very magical place. So as much as I complain, definitely it is a must-see if you are in the Tulum area. That is one hell of a pile of seaweed.
Yeah, I think they clean the beach up.
Yeah. So we made it down to Yakul, which is supposed to be a cenote, but basically it's just a lagoon. It's a mix of salt and fresh water, and it's actually really murky. I thought it would be much clearer than this, so a little disappointed in that. I can barely see anything underwater with a mask. So, yeah, check her out. So we're gonna go closer. We're gonna go a little closer to the ocean over here and see if the water clears up. Because I mean, compared to Isla Mujeres, this is not so hot. Okay, so this is kind of the central area of Akumal, not the actual town, but the beachfront area, and yeah, got all these parking scams and stuff around here. We parked on the side of the road up here, which I imagine sometimes is hard to do. But
be early.
Yeah, be early. But these are like these guys and these guys back over here. They're running a scam. They're trying to make a buck.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're jacking up the price double or more for what you can get just down there. Over here, yeah, they were trying to jack the price up to 600 pesos when it was 400 down on the beach. So, and then it's $6 to get in. $6.
120
Yeah,
pesos.
he was charged. Yeah, anyway, they're jacking it up. Just go pay for it yourself. Like I said. Okay, so this is the Playa Akumal right here, and here's the area. Right there's where everybody goes in to see the turtles because of the seagrass. Dive center. Anyway, they're going to tell you that you have to have a guide. You don't have to have a guide. If you have your equipment, just walk out there and go where you'll see people gathering in little circles. They are looking at turtles. But when you come through the gate, they're going to tell you got to pay 600 pesos or 400 pesos to have a guide take you out there. You don't actually have to do that. It was useful. We did it, and it was useful, but you don't have to. And so when you come into the town of Akumal, also, don't listen to everybody's bullshit. As soon as you start parking, they're gonna try to sell you some package that's 200 pesos more than what they're actually charging you here. I'm not saying that the guide service isn't good, it is, but don't listen to the people out on the street. Just ignore all of them and come straight to the park and pay your $6 to get in, and then come and swim at your own pace, at your own risk, whatever, or get a guide. But
I suggest
listen.
a guide. It's always better with the guide.
Yeah, but don't listen to all the scammers. For sure. They're all out to get you. Some of the rules for swimming here. Number 1, swim vertical. Don't put your feet down. Don't dive down. See, they don't want you to disturb the seagrass. Don't touch the turtles. Anyway, those are the rules. I think if you follow them, you don't need the guide. Well, today, Jana and I are at Dos Ojos because it's my birthday. And anyway, we've already swum through both of them, and it's pretty cool. There's multiple caves that kind of splinter off from the main cenote where all the divers are going, because there's a lot of divers here. And I kind of went to the edge of those caves and just filmed a bunch of watching the divers go as far back as I could see them going, and it was beautiful. It's unbelievable. The water is just perfect, and yeah, it's a great day. There's John over there. Anyway, there's a red line back over there where the snorkelers can't go past, and which is kind of a bummer. Jono, what are you doing? Yeah. Hi, Danny. This one is only bluer because of the sand and more light. Yeah, more light coming in. It's pretty cool. So this is eye number 1. So anyway, Ojo number 2 is much larger than the first one, and it looks way cooler. So, and it just goes in a big circle, kind of like the first one that we went to over in Cancun. So, we'll figure out where we're going to get in at. And we came in a rainstorm. We knew it was going to rain, but we ended up here anyway. Well, you know how it goes. I ride that Super Tenere, and you know, Yamaha 1200 Super Tenere. So we came over to Cozumel, and I didn't feel like bringing the bike, so we rented an Africa Twin while we're over here, which I'm kind of liking. You know, it sits up a little bit higher than the Super Tenere, or at least it feels like it does. But it's been a pretty good ride so far. Yeah, here it is. Check it out. Yeah, we got a Honda Navi, and it's pretty rigid. So even with both of us on the bike, it doesn't squat at all. But I'm not sure it will do the speed limit. So with John and I both on here, it doesn't go fast enough for us to have to worry about hurting ourselves too bad. But we arrived in a rainstorm, and at least the rain has stopped, so at least there's that. Fucking but it was raining when we arrived, and we were like, oh crap, man, let's just get on the boat and turn around and go back. But we're gonna stick it out, and it's not raining no more. And we found us a blowhole. John is a little bit of a blowhard, but here's a blowhole. Oh, that a blowhole? That's more like a blow. Ha ha ha! There she blows!
Driving down the main road in Cozumel on a scooter.
This is an Africa Twin, Junior. Well, it's not. Your sheep is here.
Thank the Lord, it's been a long day.
Pictures.
Yeah.
Where are we, China?
We are in Akumal at the Belso Beachfront Hotel.
Yep.
And it's great. It's just there's a lot of seaweed this time of year, and it's not just here, it's everywhere.
I think Akumal is Spanish for seaweed. And we're saying adios to the seaweed capital of the world, Akumal. Oh my God, look at this. These big, large patches of seaweed are just gathering over there, but yesterday they were gathered over here, so. Adios, Akumal. You smell, well, terrible. We are leaving Akumal and heading to Bacalar, which is supposed to be a beautiful paradise from what I can tell. It's a lagoon, but I believe part of it is salt water. Don't really know enough about it to be talking about it yet, but once we get there we will find out. Anyway, that's our next stop, Bacalar. So adios to Akumal. the seaweed smelling capital of the world. If you're a seaweed farmer, you should come here.